Hi everybody, I'm Patrick Dockery. In my life, I have worn many hats and tasted many flavors. As I travel the world, I explore the finest cities in search for culture, history, and great food. Along the way, I get to meet today's most interesting celebrities, focusing on the positive side of life, allowing them to share their causes, charities, and what truly fascinates them. We cook and dine with some of the finest chefs of our time, preparing healthy and delicious meals in some of the hottest restaurants. Also, we showcase the latest, most creative, and hippest trends of beauty, fashion, and lifestyle. I pursue my passion for health and fitness and acquire some of the most innovative wellness strategies. And now I want to share this all with you. So come along on this amazing journey, and together we will experience a world of health, beauty, and life. On today's show, we head to the state of Hawaii, where we visit two of the most beautiful places on earth. First up, Destination Lanai. Here you will find the beautiful and most importantly relaxing Four Seasons Spa at Lanai. Explore this amazing island, be pampered at the Four Seasons Spa, or redefine fine dining at Nobu located within the resort. Then we make a quick trip to Maui, where we experience all this great island has to offer. From helicopter tours to amazing zip lines through Maui's forests, shopping and more, we do it all in a day. So come along as we show you the islands and the aloha spirit like you've never seen them before on Health, Beauty, Life. Let's get started at the Four Seasons Lanai. On the pristine island of Lanai, two Four Seasons resorts provide a one-of-a-kind experience presenting both ocean and mountain landscapes while balancing a sense of tranquility with an abundance of recreational activities. In these two exquisite resorts, frequently listed among the world's finest, Four Seasons combines the very best of Lanai. From beautiful beaches to amazing oceanfront golf, impeccable dining to award-winning cocktails, we experienced it all while visiting the Four Seasons Resort, Lanai. First on the list of the many things you must do while staying here is to head to Sweetheart Rock for sunrise. Watch as the sun comes up over the islands of Maui and Ku'ulabe, giving light to the Pacific and Sweetheart Rock. This beautiful landmark is a must-see no matter what time of day. After sunrise, we met up with General Manager Tom Rollins to learn why the Four Seasons Lanai sets the standards in luxury resorts.
I've been very fortunate to have been on the island of Lanai for 6 years now, and it is home to me. In my eyes, it's Hawaii as it is intended to be. Here at Manele Bay, we sit right in front of the ocean. It's spread out, so at no point will you feel that this is a busy property. We may be running at full occupancy of the hotel, and there's so much space. We're in a marine reserve, and there's this beautiful bay right in front of us. And the landscaping is truly, very much focusing on being in Hawaii and truly being away from it all and having just a great, great experience. We're so blessed here on the island with just the natural beauty, and there's a number of different microclimates on the island, so you have anything from just amazing, amazing beaches that are probably deserted.
They are, literally.
Just, you may meet no one else, maybe except see a monk seal or a couple of turtles when you're out on different parts of the island, on different beaches. But then you have pine forests to rainforests to almost desert-like experiences and just great views all around. And on a clear day, you have views from Lanai all the way across to the Mauna Kea, Mauna Loa.
Today's a perfect example of it.
Just gorgeous. Unbelievable.
Yeah. One of the most unique offerings is the spa. Here you can get your traditional spa services or enjoy one of the specially created services only offered here, like kala'opa'i.
Kala'au means a branch, a stick, such as this.
Okay.
Pa'i is to slap, tap.
Oh, tap, okay.
So what we do is, we created this for the guest. It's not known to them. It's a complete surprise.
Till now. Now everybody's going to know.
Get on the table, right?
Right?
And what we do is a quick little foot scrub.
Okay.
We take that off.
And that's this exfoliator here, huh?
It is. And this product is made in Hawaii.
It's all natural?
Mm-hmm. All
okay.
natural.
Can I smell it?
Yes.
Oh, yummy.
Nice.
Good enough to eat.
They all want to eat it.
I know.
They always want to eat it. Yeah, so we do a scrub. We remove it with a nice warm towel, and then with the guava sticks.
Which are your special sticks that you and your friends went up in the mountains over there, in the hills over there.
Yep.
Tell me the story on that.
We went up to the mountains one day, I and a couple of my good friends. We cut a bunch of branches that were already on the ground, dried perfectly, and we cut them down to size, sanded it really nice, put a nice oil on
Yeah,
there.
it felt really nice.
It's a hardwood, so it's very resonant. You can tap it. You hear it in hula.
Yeah.
We do it hula as well. The old Hawaiians used it to frame their huts.
Okay.
And then with thatch over.
And it lasts forever.
Forever.
While at the spa, you might want to schedule another unique service offered only by the Four Seasons Lanai, a custom-made perfume blended together by scents you hand select.
We are going to create a memory of the islands. So when you go back home, every time you use the perfume, it will bring you right back here to the Lanai.
Right. Fragrance after fragrance featuring vanilla, jasmine, balsa wood, sandalwood, and Douglas firs, citruses like orange, lime, and grapefruit, each one telling a different story of the islands. They also provide you with Kona coffee taken right from the islands to cleanse your palate. That's amazing how that just, oh my gosh, I'm back to neutral.
There you go.
I love it. There. That's
Got
her.
So there is a little bit of jasmine, lemon, but there's a Douglas fir. It's sambac.
Yeah, but it's still sweet.
It is.
Yeah. This kind of does remind me of the island.
Exactly.
Because you have all these pines around and you notice this fragrance. This is awesome. Our sense of smell has a powerful way of transporting us to the memories of long ago. After picking the right fragrance, you will magically be brought back to your stay on Lanai every time you wear your perfume. Stick around, we're just starting to enjoy in Lanai. We're back at the Four Seasons Lanai. If relaxation is what you desire, then head to the pool and enjoy one of the many cocktails offered by the resort. We suggest the award-winning Lokahi. Designed by resident mixologist Jeremy Sidman, the Lokahi is made with only ingredients found around the islands.
There's some very distinct flavors in here. Ginger being the spicy factor here. We also have a little bit of vanilla. Vanilla obviously brings the sweetness out in this cocktail. Everyone likes sweet cocktails, especially when they're on vacation.
Sure.
I learned that when I first came here and I was making 100 pina coladas a day.
You're kidding me.
Easily. That's on a slow day.
Oh boy. And obviously this is pineapple. We don't want the people to miss out on this.
Yes.
This is actually Hawaiian pineapple.
Correct, from Maui.
From Maui, okay.
Yes. So what I'm doing now is I'm really pulping it just to give it some, bring out the acidity. Most important thing is to muddle it for about a good 10 to 15 seconds just to get all that pulp out of there and mix it with the vanilla and the ginger. We all love ginger, and it's healthy for you too, especially if you've got a little bit of a cold, which we don't get here in Hawaii.
No, not at all, never.
Just in case people going back to the mainland to the freezing weather.
And now what did you just put in there?
So I put in there sneakily just a little bit of the honey.
Now how much vodka are you putting in? A couple
About
ounces?
2 ounces, correct. So it's about a 2-second count.
All right.
All right.
Good wrist action, by the way.
Exactly, thank you. And then we're gonna shake it up.
What do you taste?
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. What are you tasting when you drink that?
The great thing about this drink is that you don't feel this kind of harsh alcoholic, liquor feel to swallowing
A burning
it at all.
feeling, yeah.
Yeah, burning feeling. You don't get that sensation at all. It's just nice and creamy. It's got a very gentle hint of the ginger as well. So the spicy comes out of it a little bit. It's got a really smooth transition into the acidity as well, but nothing that really is too stand out in terms of those 3 major flavors of spicy, sweet, and acidic.
Island culture is very important on all the islands. At the Four Seasons, visitors and guests can experience some of Hawaii's more traditional ways of life. Auntie Irene and Uncle Bully have been coming to the resort for some time, teaching guests weaving techniques, how to play the ukulele, and more.
It's just auntie and uncle is more like respect because you're having more of a family.
Yeah.
No, we're friends.
Yeah, and it opens the door. And that's kind of what you guys do here in a lot of ways. You open the door to your culture, and you open the door for the tourists and the guests here to learn a lot of things about the Hawaiian culture, right? Mm-hmm. As the sun sets on the Pacific, you might be ready for some fine dining, and Nobu redefines the term. We headed to the kitchen with Chef Sean Mel to learn how he and his team are taking the Nobu experience beyond any preconceptions at the Four Seasons Lanai.
Today we have actually picked some fresh arugula from our garden.
Okay.
You know, we kind of pride ourselves on having the opportunity to pick fresh greens and bring them in and work with them immediately. You know, that just completely changes the texture and the flavors of everything when you can just have something that fresh. So we're going to do an arugula dry miso salad with actually Kona made lobster.
Okay.
So there is a small farm in Kona that farm raises these Maine lobsters. Nice. So it is done in Kona water.
Chef Sean Mel has been creating his own vibe at Nobu, building on traditions set by Chef Nobu himself and taking advantage of local fish and fresh-grown produce, creating a dining experience not found anywhere else. After the finishing touches, it's time to enjoy this amazing salad. And what better way to enjoy than with the specialty pour of Nobu's own brand of sake.
We're very fortunate here at Nobu. We have all of our sakes are made exclusively just for our Nobu brand by the Hazu family.
Well, what is sake? Because I mean,
What
you
is
know,
sake?
maybe we don't know around here.
Well, most people consider sake like rice wine, but it's really more like rice beer because of the fermentation process. You just need koji, you need some good yeast, and some really wonderful rice.
So, all right, guys, let's go for it. Let's get some of this food here. Get a big bite.
Oh,
This
this looks amazing. Thank you, chef.
I'm just gonna put this in my mouth.
If y'all taste the freshness of that lobster,
Wow, that's good. If staying on the shores of Lanai are not for you, then head to the lodge. The mountain resort combines peace and tranquility with the same luxury and flair as its sister property. No matter where you choose to stay on Lanai, one thing is for sure, you won't find service and luxury matched anywhere in the world. And as always, no matter where you are, just remember to enjoy. Next, an unforgettable day in Maui. Welcome back. It's Aloha Style in Maui. When planning a trip to the Hawaiian Islands, you definitely want to spend some time on the beautiful island of Maui. Maui's awe-inspiring beauty and offerings are unmatched by any other islands. From private beaches, the road to Hana, the seaside streets of Lahaina, championship golf, and more, Maui is sure to please all who visit. So come along as we fly high, eat some fantastic food, zip through forests and more as we spend a day on the island of Maui. What better way to start our day than by seeing the island we are about to explore from high above in one of Blue Hawaiian's state-of-the-art helicopters. These smooth-flying, comfortable, and informative trips are perfect for anyone seeking a bird's-eye view of Maui and Molokai flora, fauna, geology, and of course, beauty. As you take flight, your skilled and well-informed pilot will point out famous landmarks, spots where some of your favorite movies were filmed, waterfalls, and more, all with an authentic Hawaiian soundtrack playing for your listening pleasure. After our flight, we worked up quite an appetite, so we headed to the nearby town of Paia to experience one of the most talked about restaurants on the island of Maui, Flatbread Pizza. Flatbread's wood-fire pizzas are made of the freshest ingredients, most of which are farm-raised right on Maui. After picking the perfect pizza, turn your attention to the center of the room as it's cooked to perfection in a blazing fire pit. Everybody's been raving about coming here. They said this is not only the best pizza they've ever had in their lives, but the environment here is amazing. And the great thing was you had gluten-free.
Yes, we have a full gluten-free menu. Our salad dressing is gluten-free. We have gluten-free desserts. We carry gluten-free beer.
Oh, okay. You can put the gluten-free right here. And then I guess we'll put the other ones back here with these plates.
The mopsy, that's our signature pizza. Yeah. That's what everyone comes in for. It's that mango barbecue sauce.
I can smell it.
It's awesome.
And then the other one up here is, what's the name again?
Punctuated equilibrium.
Yeah, punctuated equilibrium. Yeah. And you know, I haven't had pizza in such a long time, so this is gonna be such a treat for me. Sweet, amazing. You know, this is good for gluten-free crust too, because you know, sometimes they're kind of chewy.
It's so
nice and
good.
tender.
We've searched all over for the right one, and we get this shipped in specifically just for our restaurant, so you can't get it anywhere else.
With our hunger satisfied, it's time for a little adventure. A quick drive into the mountains of Maui and you'll find yourself at Pihiholo Ranch. Jeff Baldwin, a sixth-generation descendant of Reverend Dwight Baldwin, who came to Maui in the 1830s, wanted to share the beauty of his family's ranch. So in 2008, he set out to design and build the Pihiholo Ranch Zipline.
It is, yeah. We've been here since about 1835.
That's a long time.
That's a long time. I'm not that old.
No, but
Yeah.
many generations have been here.
Many generations. I'm the sixth generation born on this island.
And you told me they came around the Cape of Good Hope, a perilous journey, and
They came from the New England area, and it took many months traveling by sea, wooden boats, canvas sails.
Wow.
No Panama Canal. It was a long trip.
No, you were pretty tough back then to do that. Yeah, and I noticed you've got canopy here, you've got trees, and there's not a lot of trees on the island, not as many as I know there used to be years and years ago. And this is one of the few places I think that this suits itself for this zip line.
Well, the word makwao actually means edge of the rainforest or endless rainforest, and that's where we do our zip line, is on the edge of the rainforest.
Designed to showcase the beautiful surroundings, this zip line course crosses deep gulches and forests and offers stunning views from mountains to oceans far below. Riders can experience speeds in excess of 40 miles per hour and enjoy the longest dual zip line in Hawaii. Coming up next, more fun in the sun in Maui. We're back in Maui, Hawaii. With our Thrill Seekers Day completed, we headed into the seaside town of Lahaina, where we stopped in to visit the Lahaina Restoration Foundation. Started in 1962 as a means to protect the beauty, uniqueness, and way of life in the town of Lahaina, the first capital in the Kingdom of Hawaii, the Lahaina Restoration Foundation has been successful in maintaining and preserving much of the town of Lahaina. Located in the original courthouse, the foundation houses a museum dedicated to the beginning of Lahaina and the culture that created it, and also exhibits many of the historical buildings it has worked so hard to preserve. Now, this, where we are right now, was an actual functioning courthouse for quite a long time, is that correct?
Correct. Yeah, it was actually the government building. It's more than the courthouse.
Okay.
Because we're in the courtroom right now.
Feels like we're in the courtroom.
Yeah, and then the police department was across the hallway.
Okay.
And there was like the district attorney or something downstairs and different offices. This was the center of Maui's government. Lahaina was the first capital of the Hawaiian Kingdom, so this was the seat of government.
Wow.
When Kamehameha III was the king. Yeah.
Shopping in the quaint town of Lahaina can be lots of fun, but if you're looking for a more high-end shopping experience, you'll want to head to Whalers Village. Shops like Louis Vuitton, Coach, and boutiques like Maggie Cologne call Whalers Village home. Step inside the Maggie Cologne store in Maui, and you're instantly transported to a world of inspiration and design. So what about the designing bug?
So it started because I was in film and television in Toronto, but when I came here, there was no film and television here. So I thought, what am I going to do? I had my sewing machine and my car, and I said, well, I have to start a business, so I opened up an alteration shop.
Wow.
Yeah, and I thought, well, now it's time to start a line.
Maggie Cologne created her eclectic design boutique in 2000 and has been gracing the catwalks of New York, Paris, and more ever since. With your newfound sense of Hawaiian style, it's time to jump on a boat and watch as the afternoon sun bathes the island of Maui. There's no better way to do so than by climbing aboard one of Lana'i's custom state-of-the-art catamarans and set sail. Whether you want to go on a snorkeling adventure, whale watching, or take in a sunset cruise, Lana'i has the trip for you. Enjoy a cocktail and take to the deck where the warm breeze will invigorate you. As evening draws closer, it might be time to head to the Sheraton Maui Resort and Spa for their grand cliff diving ceremony. Situated on beautiful Kaanapali Beach, the Sheraton Maui is a resort getaway still in the heart of all the action Maui has to offer. With the legendary Black Rock at the core of the resort, this storied point in Maui comes to life every night at sunset for the traditional cliff diving ceremony. And why the name Black Rock? Where does that come from?
Black Rock was one of the only locations within the Hawaiian history where the legend continued that you could leap from the top of the Black Rock, dive off into the afterlife, and then come back unscathed and be the new true warrior.
And we're going to see a reenactment of that this evening, right?
Correct. The cliff dive ceremony at Black Rock is a nightly tradition at the Sheraton Maui Resort and Spa, and it pays respect to Chief Kahikili and the warriors that took over the land of Kaanapali and cared for it. So every night at sunset, our cliff diver goes around and lights all the tiki torches around the resort and then climbs up the top of the Black Rock, lighting the tiki torches along the way, and then does his dive at sunset.
If you're lucky enough to grab a spot at the beachside Black Rock Terrace, you'll want to be sure to try Sheraton's signature beer, Black Rock Porter, brewed to perfection by the island's own Maui Brewing Company. Served in chilled glasses, there is no better way to take in the grandeur of sunset on Maui at the Sheraton's nightly cliff diving ceremony. As the sun sets in the Pacific, our day has come to a close. There is so much more that this great island of Maui has to offer, so don't be scared to spend several days in this tropical paradise. And, as always, no matter where you are or what you're doing, just remember to enjoy. Stick around, there's more Health, Beauty, Life to come. If you like what you see on Health, Beauty, Life, there's no need to wait till next week's show because there's a lot more to experience, and it's all just a click away at healthbeautylife.com. Stop by and experience our extended play and behind-the-scenes interviews, travel, cooking, fitness, beauty, fashion, and lifestyles, as well as any shows that you've missed. Of course, you can connect and share through Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and YouTube, and be sure to become a Health Beauty Life VIP. You'll be eligible to win valuable prizes, receive newsletters, special offers, and updates. Travel with us to share our unique visits to everybody's favorite cities and towns and learn to prepare delicious, healthy meals in your kitchen with our step-by-step recipes. Discover the beauty and fashion tips of today's best and brightest with how-to videos that make it easy to get the hottest new looks. Get fit and stay healthy with leading fitness, nutrition, and wellness experts. HealthBeautyLife.com connects our world with your world at HealthBeautyLife.com. Mahalo to everyone who made our Hawaiian experience so spectacular. A special thanks for airfare and accommodations from our partners, Alaskan Airlines, Island Air, Four Seasons Resort Lanai, Sheraton Maui Resort and Spa, and until next time, just remember to enjoy. Ooh, I just killed a mosquito. Just kidding. You guys ready? Hey, how do I look? How's my hair? Everybody's hair looks good, right? You ready? Back on off, kid. Back on, man.